What's up, guys? Back at it again with the Bleach Online Daily. So I have pretty much a big announcement, is that I am pretty much set in charge of making a list of all the bugs that are on the EU and US host. So pretty much I'm in charge of getting a list of all the bugs on the Go Games servers, pretty much. That's what that means, and there is a lot of bugs. You may not notice them right away, but there is a lot of them. Clearly, you have to just, I'll have to take my time, go through every single little detail, every single function that you can, and make like a spreadsheet out of it. But this is why I'm pretty much bringing it towards the community, because, I mean, it is basically a chance. I'm not saying that they're gonna fix everything, they're gonna fix the game, they're gonna make it perfect and all this, but this is the first time I actually had the chance in 5 months of playing to actually make a difference in the game. So what I want to do is ask everybody that encounters any bugs, any glitches, you just pretty much either let me know on my YouTube videos, or just go to Discord, hit me up. I even made a channel, or a text channel, in my Discord right now, where you can pretty much post all your bugs. Just make sure you have a screenshot of what you're trying to say. That's all you have to really do, is just make sure you have a screenshot of saying what is happening, where is it happening. That's all I really need to know. It has to be detailed. I have to actually show the developers where the problem occurs and how it should be fixed and what they need to fix, stuff like that. So I have to be very, very straightforward with the information they're asking me for. On the bright side, though, I'm gonna give my best to get as many bugs that I think should get fixed. As far as other hosts, now, obviously, Shinny Game as well as Brazil is known for their PvE stacking and all these kind of bugs. Now, even the hosts, like even the developers, know about them. So it's only a matter of time before they get fixed. Maybe in the near future, not in the near future, but in the future they probably will get fixed and get rid of that stacking, because it's just gonna make it unfair to compete with other hosts. They do plan on making like a whole kind of, I guess, international tournament, you can say, between all the platforms, and Brazil and Russia basically would have a too good of an advantage against US players and pretty much anyone that doesn't get those kind of ridiculous rebates and buff stacking. So it's really not fair. But yeah, as far as any bugs go, please let me know directly. I'm pretty much gonna give at least a week. I have 1 week exactly. Probably by the 21st is when I'm gonna try to get that entire spreadsheet done with, and that's when I'll submit it. So I have a week to try and gather as many bugs as I can. Now, there is quite a lot of bugs. So I was just going with my friends in my Discord chat, and they're just pretty much looking through like random stuff on the functions, and they're just linking stuff, letting me know, just as like a reminder, because I'm still gonna have to go proofread everything. I have to be very thorough. I'm even asking all the top players, let me know what kind of bugs there are, let me know anything you're experiencing. But this is your chance. If you want to contribute, make the game better, you let me know what's the problem, and I will try to get it reported so it can get fixed. Now, there are a ton of bugs. Some of them are minor, but there's a lot of them that are just ridiculous. And there's probably more suggestions than bugs, honestly, but there's still a lot of bugs, alright? There's probably at least like 20 or 30 bugs right now that I can just think of. And it's just by going through like random stuff. Like pretty much doing the daily routine, you can point out a ton of problems. And that's just pretty much like it. So like one problem now is that I don't know what happened, but the thing that messed up is when you don't have the partner, they just get blanked out. Before you actually saw them, no idea why this happens. There's already a bug right there. It happens for all the partners you don't own. And no idea why it occurs. It just starts happening. So like I said in my last video, in the Void Region one earlier, I pretty much want to get Hikifune a 6th mod, just in case for Void Region. That would pretty much prepare me without having to go for any more T1 sets. I can focus on a pure and then just keep the extra one for Hikifune just for their skill. And it's going to work out for the best. Then that means I can finally ditch Ichibei and focus on another partner. It would pretty much be best to get an Assaulter. I don't have the stones for a 3rd support, but I can always make that change. If it's going to benefit me, then of course I would get it. But I just really need to get like that's the problem. If I do go for Hikifune's 6th mod, then I'm gonna be stuck keeping her, and I just really hate that she doesn't have a speed mod. I really hate that. That is just really annoying about it. But yeah, I mean, if I have to have this responsibility of making a list of bugs, it's just, honestly, it's just gonna be bad unless I get the community involved. Unless I get the community involved to help me out, because I can't find all the bugs in the game. I don't have all the partners in the game. I don't have all the gold in the world, you know, just to sit down, test things, make sure they work. So that's why I'm gonna make a forum post as well. I'm gonna ask a lot more people. I'm gonna ask other Discord channels as well. Pretty much anyone that participates in Go games or plays or whatever, just to pretty much tell me what's messed up and what can be fixed. That's all I'm looking for. Because this is a great opportunity. You know, this is our time to finally get some changes going. Because honestly, the developers that made the game, they don't know what's going on. The biggest problem with the game is that there's lack of communication. You don't have people that play the game tell the developers, okay, this doesn't work, this isn't good, oh, these partners are terrible and stuff like that. So that's the biggest problem with communication. And now that I'm finally being offered a chance, you know, to help out the game, try to make it better for everyone, I really want to just try my best. So throughout this entire week, I'm going to try my best to get a whole list of bugs. I'll probably make the spreadsheet public when I can, I guess. I'll just let everybody see all the bugs, and then if people don't see one on the list, you guys can just hit me up and I'll add to it. But I'll be also doing like a suggestions video, or a suggestions list. So I'll do a suggestions list as well as the bug list. Quite a bunch of stuff in Brazil. I will put like some host problems that are like pretty much unknown. Like I'm pretty sure the developers don't know that what is it called? That Conquest of Might in Brazil is in Indonesian when it's you know, pretty much all in Portuguese. So I'm pretty sure the developers don't know that, and that has to really get fixed. How are you gonna have an Indonesian Conquest of Might when you're basically not even the language for it? So that's one thing that has to get fixed. And I don't play Shinny game, but it pretty much seems that they have the same kind of PvE bugs and stuff. So it's gonna be very interesting. I'm gonna make the same mistake as yesterday, aren't I? Like, I'm really just trying not to. I just want to get Shinso for one reason, you know, just to have Shinso. That's it. That's only the reason I want it. But I'm gonna go for Ikaku and then try to get for Nell, Suzabimaru Renji, and then rent Yamamoto for one day. So that's gonna be the plan as far as how I get Shinso again. We have 102 points, so this time, okay, good. I was just, after yesterday's fail, I just couldn't believe myself. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Just gonna keep repeating it. If you know any bugs, just send it to me. I did hit 140 yesterday, so that's great news. Now I can finally equip the 140 set, but still gonna be a pain to, you know, infuse it. And honestly, it still isn't that slow to level, because I literally just hit 140 and then I already have almost 200 mil XP into it. So I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad, but it's still gonna be quite a while. Still doing the 140 Serite until, or 130 Serite until I get the 145, and then when I do 145, I'll start getting the 5th division water and basically try to max out a 140 set as well as a 130. But the problem is, I might actually give the 140 set to Namaya. I kind of want to give it to Hikifune just because it'll be more speed, but when I look at it, I'm still trying to infuse the 130 set and I'm struggling. So imagine trying to infuse a 140 set and a 130 set when you're struggling. It's just not going to work out. But another, you know, special announcement to Supersonic Adam. Happy birthday, man. I appreciate you watching my videos for probably like the past 5-6 months now. I see you comment pretty much every video as well. And I know I don't get to answer to all your comments, but I pretty much read them for the most part. But happy birthday, man. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'll also be busy, you know, with my family, so pretty much a day to relax. That's how Sunday should be. One thing I really wish to suggest is if they can actually make one-click mop-up, clear the whole thing. I know it's intentionally not supposed to do the one thing. It even says you can at least reach stage 13 by using it, but they really should just make it a one-clear mop-up. I talked to even Evil Dante And he even said that the Nightmare and the Inferno requirements are just ridiculous. He has 8 mil battle power, and he can't even do some of them. So you already know that pretty much I won't have a chance. If he has 8 mil battle power and the requirements are so bullshit that he can't even do it, then I have exactly no chance. And it's a problem, you know. There are just a ridiculous amount of bugs everywhere. I would say that before you one-click mop up, that was a bug, because when you one-click mop up, it very much put all of them into like one line of text, and it just showed Soul of Conquest on top of each other. Now that they put it all separate, people are complaining. Another bug right here is that this copy battle report thing never works. It doesn't work on anything. The only way you get battle reports is when you physical defense is bad. The only way you get battle reports is pretty much when you go into Huecamundo or a cross server battle or arena, and there's like a pretty much like a section on the side that lets you grab one. Otherwise, you're not gonna get one pretty much. And it doesn't look like I'm gonna get this done either with the buff. Nope. So I will have to wait until the buff clears, which is 26 minutes. But yeah, I do have my partners 140, except for Namai and Renji. It is a good time to reincarnate, I guess. Especially the second Conquest. The Ancient of the Shinigami is by far the hardest one. Even Dante tells me that this one has the stupidest requirements. And it's just pretty much useless, you know. It's for the evolution for the main. So it's not that important, I would say. You shouldn't stress out over it. But there's a ton of bugs that I need to overlook, and there's even bugs and modifiers. There's just bugs on bugs on bugs. There's even features in this game that have been added but have no purpose to. And I'll just show you like a few things that you probably never even seen in this game or knew it existed, or it has a purpose but nobody uses it. Plus, there's just some buttons that are grayed out and you can't do anything about it. So one thing you have that even I don't know what the purpose is for is you have this double sword thing. Now when you go through all your partners, none of them have it, and it's right here, this thing. Now you have the Hogus here, you have the Mod Soul, and you have the Evo here. The main doesn't have the Evo because it has its own separate evolution, but it also has this one thing called Evolution Illustration, which you can't click, that's grayed out, and then you have this button here too. So there are just some things that they wanted to do to the game, but they didn't even implement yet. So it really makes you wonder, why do they serve a purpose here? Why would you add them so soon? And it's just, you know, there's just some things that need to be given a purpose or they need to work. There's no reason to keep them not working. Just a ton of suggestions. It feels good though that I can actually make pretty much like a list of all the feedback I'll be getting from the community, people that play the game, things I experienced, things that I want different, and then as well as like what top players have to go through pretty much. So it's a good thing that I can actually try and make a difference in the game, because honestly Naruto has it the easy way. I've actually started to like my Naruto account again because I am pretty much going to be 2RIing soon, maybe in a week, and I'm going for the Son Goku pet, or the Son Wukong pet, what am I talking about, whatever, the Wukong pet. I'm going for that pet, and I'm spending 10k gold a day to go through the 10 Tails coupons. And that's pretty much why I'm enjoying the account again, because I actually have something to look forward to. Brave Souls, you know, still grinding raids. I'm trying to think of other stuff I can think of. I'm trying to show off more bugs than anything actually. Okay, here's a bug. After the main character was reincarnated, you can receive certain epic XP scrolls every day. First of all, you don't get epic XP scrolls, you only get reincarnation stones that you can get 10 a day. So there we have it, one more bug for the account. Rio Guardian also has a bug. So basically, first top up each day is reach 500 gold. It does say here currently spent, but I mean come on, it should say consumption as well. And you also have a bug here saying each Yonkin will consume 1 chance. There will be 5 free chances each day. Each chances consume 50 gold. Where the fuck was it though? Hold up. Oh man, I don't know. Let me check. Hold up. Okay, so actually to prove the point, I have to use up all my chances. But basically, when you have no chances, and you were to, wow, fucking taking L's right off the bat. Okay then. Yeah, that's why I don't do this shit, man. I really don't. But when you have no chances at all, it's gonna tell you to spend 50 gold or coupons to basically get another chance, but it's only gold. Now, like, this bug can kind of slide because at the top of the event introduction, that's where they say. So, okay, there we go here. Janking chance is used up, spend 50 gold or coupons to continue. If you press confirm, it's going to be gold. The way this bug can kind of slide is because it says it here, each chance will consume gold. But why would you have the tooltip say that you could be gold or coupons, you know? That's kind of like unnecessary. They should just fix bad descriptions. They should just really fix it, get rid of it. I'm basically going to be going through everything and trying to catch out these little bugs. Some uncommon bugs, let's see. Alright, the most useless thing I have to say is the stupid gambling thing, like the throw dice thing here. I'm pretty sure none of you like ever even click on this. You just hover over or something. But if you were to change 50 million, right? So pay attention to my silver. You pretty much bet dices for an amount, and then if you have higher points than the computer, then you win. If you don't, then you don't get anything. So it says 50 million silver, right? Alright, I lost. But did you see my silver go down? Wait, am I fucking doing this wrong? No, it's 5 million silver. Yeah. It says 50 million, but it takes 5 mil. So, and it's pretty much like a flawed system anyway. This is so rigged. I've seen you can actually bet. I think it's you can actually bet coupons now, even though it's a gold icon. I've seen on a different server, people were winning coupons from this. So I mean, if you're feeling lucky, go ahead. I have no luck in life, so I ain't trying to waste my shit on that. But doing the Rio Guardian yesterday kind of set me back on my vitality, but it's alright. I already got it back pretty much, so we should be hitting the 3K mark. I'm really trying to think of what other bugs there are, and there's just so many things. There's just so many things that I should look at. I'm really trying to find them all. So let's see. I spy with my little eye. I can finally do 140 crusades now, or alliance campaigns. So I'm trying to get these accessories level 100. And then go for the wisdom ones. I should actually give the wisdom ones not to Hiki, but to Namaya now. Just because he has T1. That gives around 4K. Yeah, these wisdoms do give more. So yeah, even more void region damage now. Whoo, almost 500k strategy attack. But yeah, man, King Akaba has like the nastiest Oyatsunami I've ever seen. Has almost like 900k strategy attack, a million speed. Some nice ass shit. And that's definitely something to strive for, but that server has some like monsters in there. Yo. I would never want to be on that server. Without a Namaya, they'd be no god. You basically need to rely on that mutilate all day long. But yeah, I just really can't think of what I was going to say. Kind of put me off track. But the main point of the video is that like I could just really use everyone's help to tell me all the problems with the game and then try to get it fixed. Even suggestions, you know, I'll take good suggestions into account. I'll add that to the list. Oh yeah, here's another problem. So exclusive skill. Pretty much, this is reversed. It should be level 70 on the top to activate the exclusive skill. And it should be level 40 or whatever level here, depending on the exclusive, for the exclusive level to gain extra growth rate. So this needs to be flipped. That is another problem. Since my Hikifune is level 20 at exclusive and she already got the 15 one, it's going to tell her 40, but that's one big problem. Another like rare problem would be the beauty game chances. So sometimes you don't even get to sign in 3 times continuously to add beauty game chances. I know Finney's been stuck on that, where he had legit for the past month cannot gotten any beauty game chances. So that's something to basically look out for. What can I show? Let's see. So let me show a PvP battle. There's been one thing at the bottom of the battle reports in PvP, and it's literally never even been translated. Like, it should just be translated. So you have this circle thing with the HP. In PvP, this is only active, and it pretty much tells you how much more health you will have on your entire team when in a battle. So this pretty much says that my formation has 70% more HP, which is accurate because my Ichibe cracks are about, like, I think 1 million. Yeah, about 1 million with just stones by itself. But this needs to be translated to English, or at least have a better description so players know what it is. There's really just a lot of stuff. There's even just like some common things that you won't even like assume. So exclusive skill fragment, use level 1. Alright, I don't know why it's use level 1. You don't even unlock exclusive till 75. I don't have any Hogyoku Hollow Souls either, so I can't really show that, but you don't unlock Hollow Soul until level 70. So getting these Hogyoku Hollow Soul chests, you can use them at level 1, but then your souls vanish and you won't see them until you're level 70. So they should have made that use level 70, honestly. Like, yeah, it's gonna hold up space until you hit that level, but still, people are just gonna get confused that way. Now you also have this UI tooltip here. You still need to spend blah blah blah. Now the only way you can sometimes see these things is when you basically zoom in and out of the game. Like, you zoom in out and out of your browser, and then sometimes you can see the tooltips. Let's see, the bond requirements. The most annoying thing is just hovering over something and bam, it cuts off, like right there. It cuts off the requirement and you don't even know what happens sometimes. And some things are just poorly translated. So let's go to modifiers. One thing that is extremely bad translated is Demon Ichigo's mod. So his 6th mod says immune to breaking damage. What is breaking damage? Alright, first of all, the mod isn't even, there's nothing in the game that's considered breaking damage. It's supposed to be immune to laceration, which only Grimjow and I think Yamamoto have. So the 6th mod is already completely wrong. So I already have like a list of just things that have to go there. I'm always looking for all the bugs in this game. I mean, the day this game is perfect is the day I'll finally be happy, you know. It basically brings a better experience to everybody. Yeah, I'm just really trying to think of what else, but it's kind of really late, so I'm not thinking at my best. Then we also have, I think, like Nemu's class. This is like kind of messed up. I'd say like just the answers are kind of completely dumb. What else is there? Like, alright, Bleach Diary. This really serves as like, I don't know, it's supposedly like a reminder for what you can still do, but it doesn't even cover everything, so it pretty much is like a half-finished thing. Another thing they should do is make everything light up like in Naruto, that way you can know what you have to do. And the biggest annoying thing is the black market. So when you click black market and activate it, I mean, Mystic Shop is only for Shinigami Agent, but when you close off black market, it's gonna keep flashing now. It doesn't go away until you refresh, and it's really just a waste of coupons. So in order to end the video, I'm gonna basically do trials. So I finally hit 140. I didn't do the 130 trials, so I have to see. Basically, I'm gonna have to do 130 trials and then 140. I just want to see if I can even do 140 trials. We do have Kata, we do have a strong Namaya. I remember seeing mages do those 140 trials with a solo Kukaku, so I'm basically trying to see what I can do and if I can even do it, you know. I have high expectations. These things are supposed to be hard, but you know, we did clear Aizen, so I don't think it should be too bad. Even like the 130s aren't bad, but the 140s though, they could be something new. Like this Vanguard, man, this Vanguard is stacked. Ooh, thank God for that extra round. So yeah, I really never do trials. I mean, they are decent XP. You get good Hogus when you're level 7 and level 130 and 140, sorry, that's when you start getting tier 7 Hogus, I believe. It's either tier 6 or tier 7s. But overall though, Hogus are making a huge difference. So if you don't top up for Hogus a lot, I would recommend you to farm trials. At least the 130s, 140s, because this way you can pretty much try to get them maxed out over time and give them to any of your characters. It's better having a level 10 tier 10 or level 10 tier 6 or tier 7 than having like a level 10 that's just level 1 sitting there because you don't have any Hogu enhances, so it really helps out. I would at least get these Hogus for pretty much my main, since I'm never gonna give him any good Hogus. Yeah, we got some tough competitors here, so it's like not the greatest thing to do. It's pretty much a waste of vitality, but I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna pretty much confirm the bug report situation. So in the description of the video, you're gonna find a thing saying join my Discord. Pretty much go to my Discord chat, and there's gonna be a text chat called Bleach Bug Report. Pretty much all you have to do is write a description of what bug you encountered, and then have a screenshot ready of what's happening or what the bug is. And that's pretty much the only way I can actually like know of what you're talking about, unless you have a really detailed description and can explain it, or just have a picture. So it would be best if you had a description of it and the screenshot, just to make it easier for me, because I'm gonna just get assaulted. Like, people are just gonna freaking bombard me with these things. So I mean, I have to take them one at a time. But one thing I find funny is, like, when you try to give people spending advice on the game, and then people call you a sellout, which I find hilarious. It's like people basically, the biggest problem is that people have gold but don't know where to spend it. So obviously, I'm not like the almighty Jesus that knows everything about this game, but I'm just giving my opinions of what I would do if I was gonna top up or spend gold. And it's stupid enough that people are gonna say that I'm a sellout because I'm giving advice on how to spend gold or money. Which, I mean, okay, like if I'm gonna be considered a sellout for giving advice, then whatever, have fun spending it on the stupidest things you can possibly. And it's just really strange. Plus, the funny thing is that there's like people that are subscribed to me just to dislike my videos. I mean, I find that hilarious that I can always know that it's that same person, because every time I see just a random dislike, I already know he does it. Which, I mean, I can't care less. It doesn't bother me. If you actually like dedicated your life to stay sub to me and dislike my videos, whatever, you know, I'll take the extra sub. It's gonna help out later on. I mean, obviously, I don't plan on getting big or anything. I just want to make the Bleach game that I play, that everybody enjoys, just, you know, a lot better, a lot more enjoyable. Because Naruto Online got the original game, pretty much a fully licensed version. I don't even think Bleach will ever get one. Maybe when the anime starts off and it finishes, then we might have a chance of getting some better Bleach games. But until then, I mean, I'll still be playing this game. Another thing I have to address is, I'm doing this so late in the video, but in case you guys don't know, the Indonesian Bleach host closed. So I would say don't panic. I mean, obviously Indonesia closing won't really affect us, but the Indonesian Bleach host finally closed, which was honestly so shocking. It was so random. It was announced on the 13th, but the server will officially go down on the 15th. They pretty much gave you 100,000 gold, as well as they refunded all the gold that you topped up this year. 100%. They refunded your money, 100% of whatever you topped up in this entire year. So that's very good of them. I mean, that must have been extremely expensive. But Indonesia is region locked, so you're really not going to have a lot of foreigners, so I don't think they spent too much money. But you have to be careful. That's why I keep telling everybody, when you're playing on cheap hosts, especially when you're like a foreigner, you have to keep in mind that those hosts are the most unstable ones. They can close at any minute. I can possibly see Brazil closing maybe in like a year or some shit. Like, it's just something ridiculous. You don't know when it's going to happen. You really don't. Invincibility works? What? Invincibility works in 140 trials? That is ridiculous. Or did he just dodge with like 30% dodge? I don't know what happened. But like I was saying, you have to be really careful. I mean, if Indonesia closed, it was region locked, but, you know, Brazil has a lot of people that spend a lot. But, I mean, honestly, I think the servers are pretty dead. I think mostly just the new servers are pretty active. But as far as the old ones go, they might be pretty inactive as well. So I was pretty much telling everybody, like, be careful. My Bleach account is already useless. I'm only going to do Void Region. And pretty much I try to do Ryoka now. That's the only thing I do. I don't do dailies. I just do Ryoka. Trying to build up all my stones, you know, get a better Void Region setup going. Void Region is the only thing I look forward to in Brazil. At least until they do battle reports. Then when I can actually do a proper Void Region video with battle reports, then that'll probably be like the last Void Region I'll do for Brazil, and then stick to Go games. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm happy that they're giving me the chance to just try to fix the game by giving them all the problems we have. Hopefully they actually read it and don't ignore it, because honestly it would be a waste of time if I spent an entire week trying to make a detailed list, giving them all the information, what they need to change and everything. And it's just really bad, you know. And as well as another thing I should announce is that in the near future I'll be a part of a pretty much like a help site for Bleach. Now those of you who play Naruto, then obviously you're gonna know about like Trix's website, Unlimited Ninja. So we're gonna pretty much have like a help site that's similar to that. Well, I wouldn't say like we're gonna rip it off, but it's just gonna be a help site for Bleach. And it's gonna pretty much also give like, you know, details about the partners, like the pros and cons, kind of how I do my character overviews, but this time you can just read about them and check them out, as well as having like information about the game, information about items, functions, features, you name it. Pretty much a help site for Bleach. Now I don't know when it's gonna be operational. You can already know for sure that when it does become operational, I'm gonna go ahead and make a video and just basically give out the link, because the whole point is to help players, and that's the problem with Bleach. I mean, Naruto has a ton of players, and it's just way more popular, way more advanced, way more everything. And then Bleach is just here, you know, living in the shadows of Naruto, and not a lot of people have a clue of everything in the game. Even I don't know everything. It takes a while to learn, it takes a while to get used to, and we have a lot more things to worry about. There's a lot more things that involve Bleach than Naruto, especially since we have evolutions, modifies, exclusives to worry about. Like it's a lot of stuff to consider. But you know, so far the 140 trials are just ridiculously easy, because you know the Hikifune, Namaya, and Cotton connection, pretty much what I wanted. But the game is bugging out. This is another thing I have to address to them. Problem is I don't know how to send them gifts if I'm gonna do it in a Google Doc link, and that's also in Japanese as well, so that needs to get changed. Or is it Chinese? My apologies. Wow, he actually he has T1. I forgot about that. I'm surprised he didn't one bang my whole team. But basically, yeah, I have to go through everything that I can and pretty much address it. I said so much in this daily routine video, and you know, it's one of those special longer videos, I guess. So sorry Adam if I disappointed you, but honestly I was actually thinking of doing a special video for you, but nothing came to mind, so I just figured to share some news that pretty much I heard recently, and I figured it's a good thing to share with the people. So that's pretty much all I could think of. But yeah, the 140 trials though, I don't know if there's 150 trials. Another bug that Dante told me was that pretty much the 150 sets can't be spirit forged, and then the animations are just really bugging out. That's one thing that pisses me off about this game. Even if you clear your cookies and your cache, it's just still gonna completely mess up. That is like one sick ass skill animation. Holy shit. Does this Shinji's regular skill on his tavern partner? Is that the same skill that the freaking the Vanguard has? Holy shit. That is one of the sickest skills that you can actually see in this game. Oh my goodness. Oh, rip goes Ichibe. Oh my god, the aid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, this is so fucking bad. Oh shit. Did I actually win this or did I lose this? Oh, I think I lose because Namaya's still fucking chaos. Wow. So I actually lost the 140 trial. I didn't even notice that it did not pop up. This time I won though. That was really intense though. Wow. So yeah, I was saying that it's just so easy, and then there I go. That freaking chaos just destroyed it. Rip Marshmallow. I'm actually happy though, because I can actually get rid of him just by getting a Hikifune, a 6th mod. And then I can finally just go and be happy. I don't know. I was actually looking forward to just giving Ichibe a chance, stack him to the 6th mod and let him see what would happen. But I mean, there was a point in time where Cosmo's Ichibe himself, which he didn't stack or do one-man army or anything, his Ichibe was a menace. His fucking Ichibe would literally like 1v5 enemy teams, and it was not stacked. Like 1.3 mil BP Ichibe was just putting in work, you know, freaking Michelin Man style, putting in curves and shit. Yeah, the animations are just really bugging out. They're just really bugging out. But running Zabimaru, oh shit, I fucking got lost to this one. Yeah, I think this is by far the hardest one. I seen Majors do it. The first time he did this, I think he was doing like a 1-3-1 with Mugetsu and Berserk Renji as well. Shit, let's just see if I can even like RNG's it out. I really don't think so. Damn, this fucking 140 trial though. That must be ridiculous. That must be some ridiculous shit. So I'll just try it one more time, and then we're gonna see the battle report. That pretty much is gonna give me the reason to finally end the video. So a lot has been said. A lot has been said. Oh, I did it. Okay, RNG Jesus. RNG Jesus. So we managed to do it. Probably never gonna do these trials again. Wasted probably a ton of vitality. I think at least 100, because you can do 5 trials. It's 9 vitality each, so 45. So 90 vitality went away. But at least I can do them for the first time and just experience them. But definitely this one takes some RNG. Good thing they have 3 supports though. So assuming Berserk Renji dies, he nuked them all or something. Or Namaya just got like a 300% or something. I don't even know how much damage that was. Man, I think it's funny that invincibility actually works in here. That's what I think is actually hilarious. The fact that invincibility still hits here. But man, a lot has been said. Like, I just don't want to repeat any more things. So hopefully people actually understood the points I was making in this video, and people actually contribute, you know. Because in the end, I mean, it's on you. Like, you want to make the game better, and you want to have something fixed. Funny thing is that there's actually 2 Ishins. They still have the Ishin. Well, I made a video about this so long ago, but apparently the bond for the White Ichigo, you apparently need the old Ishin for his bond. So if you have the new one, it doesn't work, or the nerfed one, I should say. Which I posted on the forums to the guy, and it's kind of weird. I mean, they have the old Ishin, so if you have the nerfed one, it just doesn't work. But yeah, I mean, I said a lot of things. Now I gotta go bring my form adventure tomorrow. Pretty much the same day as I'm recording the video, but I'm recording after reset. But is there anything to pick up? No. 12 hours for the cultivation. But we will be getting a 10k soon, so that means another 1k fragments for me. That should get Hikifune her 30 exclusive. And I mean, I could always get some modifying fragments, but there's really no point. It shouldn't be too much longer before I can inherit everybody. Actually, no, still a while. At least like 2 months before I can fully inherit everybody. But it's gonna be fun, you know, inheriting 6 things at once, or 5 things at once. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all listened and actually considered my words. Once again, you know, just hit me up in the comments about any bugs, or just join my Discord. It'll be way better if you join my Discord and do it, because I have a chat specifically made for bugs. But I will see you Monday, and just for one last time, happy birthday Adam, and thank you for watching all my videos.